Good morning, dudes. How is it going? Today we're playing Jakiro. We're gonna be going into the top lane, and we are supporting, so we're probably gonna feed a lot. But that's okay. Anyways, this is the first video I'm actually recording since I'm back from the Gamescom. So I am probably just awful at Dota because I haven't played it in like a week. Yeah. Anyways, we are supporting though. This was single draft. I had Kunkka and Sniper, and we just did those two, you know. I want to give you a variety, so I was like, fuck it, let's do Jakiro. We haven't done Jakiro in a while. So let's go ahead and just play a bit of this. Even though we're supporting, but that's okay. Anyways, just a quick side note. Look, I've got a lot to talk about today. Mostly because, like, Gamescom. And I actually wrote down what I want to talk about, so I don't forget it. I don't usually do this. I actually never do this, but... yeah, it's just this video is probably gonna be mostly just Gamescom stories. So if you are okay with that, keep watching. If you aren't, well then suck it. Anyways, appears we are gonna have like an easy lane right here. That's okay. We can just harass a lot. I got the E first because I'm pretty sure we're not gonna even fight at all. Like not really though, so I can just use that to apply some nice pressure really. I mean, deals a lot of damage. Like level 1 it deals like what? 50 to 75 damage, just one of those attacks. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It doesn't cost mana or anything. It's pretty amazing. Anyways. Before we start with Gamescom though, I believe techies are gonna get released tomorrow. And if they don't get released tomorrow, they're definitely gonna get released next week. And I just want you to know, or just kind of want to refresh your memory, that once techies get released, I would really appreciate it if all of you could leave a rating on that video. It's just about YouTube's search engine, that's just kind of how it works, and I don't usually request it. You know, it's just, yes, I know I always ask, like, could you leave a rating, but it's just like, totally get if you don't, like, it's cool. Seriously, I seriously do not mind if you don't. I think it's awesome if you do, but I really don't mind. But if, like, once I release that techies video, all of you could, that would be just fantastic. That would be just fantastic. Anyways, I apparently took a ton of damage right here. That's not too great, yeah. Let me go ahead and pick up sentries. Here we go. We're gonna need those. It appears the mid already. Wait, where is she? Yeah, she just got her bottle. So this is okay. If I just use this opportunity to get myself like a little bit of something. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and pick up some sentry wards. Those are gonna be nice. Playing against two Invis heroes. But again, when techies get released, if all of you, like, seriously, just this once, all of you could leave a rating on that video, that would be just amazing. I would love ya. That would be great, because it would really be huge for me and my channel. So, just so you know. Anyway, let's get started with Gamescom stories, right? So, I met 3 of you, which I personally think is amazing. I know that it's, I guess it's not really all that much, but to me, that's like 3 times as much as I expected. So, hey, that's pretty damn cool. And I sadly only got to talk to one of you properly. Because, well, that guy, we just kind of met in the cosplay village where I was hanging out there. And we got to talk, you know, it was pretty cool. But the other one, oh well, the other 2, I guess. One of them I met while online for Heroes of the Storm. I always want to say Heart of the Swarm, but it's actually Heroes of the Storm. God damn it, Blizzard. God fucking damn it. But yeah, so while in the line for Heroes of the Storm, we didn't really talk that much, you know, but a little bit. But hey. And then the other one, like, sorry, I just kind of walked past you, like, you called out my name. It was like, hey, are you Baumi? I'm like, yeah, but, like, I gotta go. Why did I have to go? Because we were going to the Blizzard booth. So, the Blizzard booth is actually amazing. Just generally, they do, at least from what I can tell, they do conventions really well. So let me go ahead and explain the Blizzard booth setup. It wasn't just, like, one booth. It was a huge amount. It was... wow, like half of the entire hall. Yo, what's up? If you hit the ice spot, he's dead. That was really difficult. That's a Weaver. I can try though. Yep, totally did it. Totally did it. You see? Man, I got this. You want a health potion? Take a health potion. Oh shit. Well, you got 2 now. Be happy. Nice. Oh, I didn't see that he had one. Oh well. Hey, I guess we got that kill. And also a little odd that he used his invisibility like that. Oh well. But Blizzard, they had like 4 giant boosts. 1 for each of their franchises. I don't know if you could... Yeah, I guess franchises. 1 for Heroes of the Storm, 1 for Diablo, 1 for World of Warcraft, and 1 for Hearthstone. And in the middle of those, there was like a stage where a show was happening all the time. It was really cool. Like, I love the way they had it set up. And they always do this every year. They are just fantastic at doing it. They are really good at Gamescom. Like, if you compare it to our booths there, it's amazing. Really, really nice. Especially since wherever you were in line, you could still at least listen to what's happening on the main stage. But it wasn't like annoyingly loud like other stages where I'm looking at you, Bethesda. They didn't even have a stage, they just had a booth and it just freaking destroyed my ears whenever I walked past it.
You know what you have to do, right?
What do I have to do?
Hit the ice path, man.
Oh, I don't know. He's Weaver. I think I'm back. Okay, let me just go and hit the ice path. Yeah, but it's Weaver. I can't just... Okay, let me do it. Let me do it. I got this. Is somebody coming top? Let's fuck him up. Let's fuck him up. Who's coming top? That's fine. Let's fuck him up. I don't... Oh, Zeus. That is not enough. Okay. Well, I hit an ice path, so we got that going on. Oh. Bounty. Oh. Okay, this is your moment. I'm leaving. No, I'm fine. I'm just going back.
He's gonna kill him. He's invisible.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna stay here then. Forever.
Nice.
And... Oh, I'm dead. Sorry, your tango wouldn't have done much anyways.
My tango, you die.
Yeah, but that's like freaking shuriken in my face. I would have killed anyways. Oh, man. Poor Jakiro. Can't really do much. So then we gotta get this. Let's get a magic wand. Should probably get some boots too, but hey. I bought the sentry wards and I haven't really done anything with those yet. Should probably toss them down somewhere. Here we go. That seems safe.
Damn.
Seems good enough.
Nice.
Anyway.
Clarity.
Oh yeah, here you go. I haven't really started yet, have I? So, I was walking to Blizzard. Why was I walking to Blizzard? Why wasn't I in such a rush? Because there was a Hearthstone thingy going on. They had actually 2 Hearthstone events, I guess, that I thought were very interesting. The first one was a Hearthstone tournament where you played with basic decks, and whoever got to the grand finals, or not grand finals, just finals, got to play on the main stage with actual, like, constructed decks. So I played in that. I got to the semifinals. No, actually, yes, semifinals. And then I got knocked out because I played the Nightblade, which is in case you don't know about Hearthstone, but the Nightblade is a 4/4 minion. Not really the greatest minion, not really very good, but it's okay. You know, it does the things it needs to do. And in that scenario, I just needed that buddy. If I get that buddy on the field, when I get that 4/4 minion, I can use that to clean out the board, I can use that to deal a lot of damage, and that probably would have resulted in me winning the game. The only way for him to turn that around, the only way to, well, win at that point was to... Oh, hello there. Well, we hit that and he should be dead. Yes, nice. But the only way for him to turn it around at that point was to use a card called Arcane Missiles, which deals 1 damage to 3 random opponents. Now, this can hit the same target multiple times. It was only me, my hero, and the 4-4 on the field. So it was a 50-50 split between me and my minion. And I needed that minion. If I had that minion, would have won. Most likely. Not guaranteed, but was in a very good position to win. All 3 of those fucking missiles hit my Nightblade. And then he got to use his hero power to clean it out. And that just straight up lost me the game. It was the worst. That was so sad. And as that happened, like I saw the first arcane missile fly, and I was like, okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. We can deal with this. The second flies, and it's okay. It's gonna hit me. The third one flies. Okay, it's just as long as this doesn't hit me, we are gonna be so fine. It's okay. It's just okay. I'm dead, right? Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. At least the Bloodseeker got it. That's a little bit of a, you know, overcommitment right there. But hey. Still. Oh, wow. Axe is gonna be able to not get a kill. Oh, nice. He got him. Right now, who? Somebody got who? Somebody got somebody. I'm confused. This is a weird fight. Oh, shit. There's a lot of stuff happening, apparently. Ah, whatever. Let's get some wards. Since nobody else seems to be buying those. I'm just gonna be a Jakiro. Nice. Nice. But yeah, so I got kind of cheated out of getting to the grand finals and playing my new token druid, which is actually something I wanted to test on there. Now, the second event at the Hearthstone booth, where I was very interested, is you got to play against professional players. Now, I originally thought that you got to play against them on a big main stage, right? But that didn't turn out to be true. Instead, it ended up being you get to play them in the Hearthstone booth, which I thought was okay too. Like, I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and just play that instead. I'm fine, let's go. So, I played against ECOP, and I destroyed I destroyed him so bad. Like, seriously. I played my token druid. In case you don't watch my Hearthstone videos, which you probably don't. Currently working on a token druid, which got a very like, usually token druid is a very aggressive deck, but my token druid is a little bit slower, and still got like a lot of burst potential. I like the idea of combining a token druid with more of like a control mid-range style, and then using that like to, okay, we're gonna drag this game out to like turn 10 and then I kill you, as opposed to regular token druid which tries to kill you at turn 7, turn 9, something along those lines. And just that one additional turn makes the game, oh, like turn 10, turn 11, turn 12. I'm still fine at those stages, which I like it. I think that's something that makes this deck very interesting. Anyways, I was like, okay, let's go and try that against ECOP. So I did. And the thing is, ECOP, at least from what I can tell, is a total fucking douchebag. It's just like fucking asshole. Oh, am I dead? Probably. Yes. I don't know what's their problem with me, but they really don't like me, apparently. Because he kind of had that attitude, you know? You can tell, okay, right? You're somebody that thinks he's better than you, and he's not afraid to show that he thinks that he's better than you. And because he thinks he's better than you, he also thinks he's just a better human being in general, right? I'm not disputing that he's better than me at Hearthstone. He surely is, right? But what a fucking asshole. Seriously, how much of a douchebag can you be? So, I was like, okay, fuck it. Look, if that's the way you're gonna act towards me, we can turn that around. I don't have a fucking problem with turning that around. I think I'm building a mecha right here. So, as I had my kill combo ready, which was a 20 damage burst combo, which he did not expect at all, I reached my hand out to him and was like, good game. And he's like, it's not good game. I'm like, no, it is good game. Good game. He's like, it's not good game. I'm like, no, believe me, it is a good game. I was like, no, show me. I'm like, okay. So I did show him. And as the animation of my combo finished, I reached my hand out again. And he was like, okay, good game. That was really funny. I thought that was, actually, there's a sentry there. Don't need dust if there's a sentry, right? Should probably get some dust. But yeah, so that was kind of funny. And I guess, by the way, let me just point this out as well, that he was not fucking around. Like, I can distinguish, I'm just here to troll this fucker. Like, he's shit anyways. Let me go ahead and just make this deck stupid and then win with a stupid deck because I think it's funny. This is an actually legit deck. That was an actually good deck. Like, I'm not taking any bullshit on that. That was a serious deck. And, oh shit. I'm gonna take care of the courier. I don't want this thing to die. At least not if I can prevent it. Somebody's incoming blue. That would be the Weaver. It's unfortunate. Let's go and heal up. Anyway. So yeah, I'm still working on a token druid list. I think it's very interesting though. I like the style of it. And actually, from what I can tell, he was very surprised by the way it worked too. And, well, I won. So that was pretty cool. Well, since we're talking about Blizzard anyways, there was Heroes of the Storm. And look, I had to test that, right? That's just like kind of, okay. So this is a Dota-like. Let's go and play that. By the way, I refuse to use the term MOBA. That's not, I do not accept the term MOBA as a thing. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's just not a thing. MOBA. Yeah, a multiplayer online battle arena, so every game ever invented? Maybe? That should be a kill, right? Yes! Nice. Hey, at least I got something. But, I played Heroes of the Storm twice, actually. We stood in line twice, because even though, like, it said 2 hours to wait in line, it was only like 45 minutes, so I'm okay with waiting like 45 minutes to get to play 25 minutes. That seems good. That's a good deal, you know? So we did it twice. And the first time around I picked Illidan, which Illidan is broken. We destroyed the people we were playing against. I went 24-0. 24-0 in my very first game. Nobody on my entire team died a single time. We destroyed, absolutely destroyed the people we were playing against. It was great. Fantastic. A buddy of mine, which I was playing with, obviously, but he was playing Ufe. And he complained afterwards that he had this ability, and he skilled it, that makes it so whenever he dies, like a little spirit spawns, which slows opponents and just kind of still helps him fight even though he's dead. Right, that kind of shenanigan. And he complained that he never got to use it because he never died. Oh man. We just ruined them. Absolutely ruined them. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was grand. The second game, we still stomped them. I didn't play Illidan that game. I played... what's his face? Kerrigan. Which is significantly less broken. I actually think she's pretty terrible. Like, seriously. Like, in comparison to Illidan, she was just awful. And... I went still like 16-4, so... pretty cool. I think about Heroes of the Storm, though. That game, I don't know if it's got enough depth to it. Like, it's a game that's pretty fun to play. Like, seriously, I had fun playing it. But I wonder if that's because it was just stomping so hard. You know? And the second game took a little longer, and towards the end of it, it just got boring. Because there's just not enough depth to it. You don't do that much. You just don't, and that's pretty lame, you know? I like these games because there's just so much to it. You know? And that's not true for Heroes of the Storm. There just is not all that much to it. There just isn't. And I wonder if the game is gonna be any more than... well, let's go and play it for like 30 games and then stop. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm too deep into like, yeah, serious Dota, you know. That might very well be the case, but... I just... even though I very much enjoyed my time playing Heroes of the Storm, I just don't know if it's that great of a game to keep playing. And to me, that's really what the catch of these games is all about. Like, you don't get to play them once. You get to play them like 1,000 times. I played like 1,500 games of Dota. I played like 5,000 games of Horn. So, yeah. I don't know. Heroes of the Storm was pretty... It's something I'm definitely gonna start playing. Like, that's gonna happen. That's for sure. Like, if I get a better key, fuck it. I'm gonna play that. But I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing it. You know, I'm definitely gonna give it a shot. I'm definitely gonna see how interesting it is. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep playing it. Also, Illidan is broken, so yeah. We played against Illidan the second game, and he was ridiculously powerful. Every single time I saw anybody play that game and they got Illidan, they just wrecked. Illidan is broken, believe me. Such a stupid hero. The thing is that every other hero in the game moved rather slow. Like, that's just the thing that I noticed. That the game is not... It's not that quick because of, like, movement. Nice. Got somebody right there. But, yeah, it's just you... Most heroes only got, like, one movement skill. And it's just, like... Since you can't buy items, that's just kind of what you're restricted to. And you can't buy a Force Staff or a Blink Dagger. You're just kind of slow. You're just kind of walking around. And there are no TPs. You just kind of walk around. And... not too sure about that. Not too sure about that. Oh, well. It's still fun, though. So, I'm definitely gonna play it. Definitely gonna give it a shot. In the same hall, there was also PlayStation. And we played the most important game, the very most important game you could possibly play on the PlayStation, which is Nom Nom Galaxy. Now, Nom Nom Galaxy, to me, was the absolute highlight of the entire Gamescom. Easily the best game. I think we can all safely agree that it's gonna get the Game of the Year award from pretty much every website imaginable. Like, it's gonna be just... It's gonna be great. It's the best game. Nom Nom Galaxy. Amazing. Might as well call it Amazing Galaxy. Nom Nom. No, that was actually a really fun game. It's like Terraria. If you add making soup into it. So it's pretty much Terraria, except with the difference that your objective is to make soup and sell that soup. And then you build a base and a factory, and then you connect those things through tubes, and then you walk around the world and you always expand your base, and then you buy little robots which help you make new soup. And it just ends up being a giant brilliant mess of soup, and it's really fun, actually. Oh, that's unfortunate, actually. Okay, I need mecha. Did nothing. Am I dead? Probably. I'm definitely dead. Ugh. That was not too great. Whew. Well, shit. They got a lot of disable. It's really been coming through for them. Huh, what do we do about that? Do we buy a Whale of Discord? I guess we buy a Whale of Discord. Seems okay. We got a decent amount of spell damage, so why the hell not? Anyway. But yeah, Nom Nom Galaxy is actually really enjoyable. Like, I know I'm making fun of it, but no, seriously, that's a fun game. You just kind of like build buildings and robots, and then those robots, like, you put them inside of the building, and then you're like, okay, robots, make soup. And then you start off doing everything manually, and then as the game continues, it just kind of expand into like an old robot factory, and you just kind of collect stuff. And you can buy like shotguns to defend yourself. You can buy... No, shotgun's not really the most exciting thing, but you can buy a hoverboard, which I thought was amazing. No, seriously, Nom Nom Galaxy was actually really fun. And there was also... And this, seriously, no, I'm not kidding anymore, was the most amazing game of the entire convention. Being Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Revengeance. I don't actually remember the full name. I'm just gonna assume that it's that. That was a game, that was a fighting game of the Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm series. In case you haven't played that, those are actually very good fighting games. They are good. I know it sounds silly, right? A game of that name can't possibly be good. But no, those are actually very competent and unique fighting games. If you have never played them, give them a shot. They're not bad. But this was not a great game, because we played it for a little bit since nobody was there at the booth ever, so we just kind of like got to play for like half an hour or so. And every single game we played ended up just being setting up for an ultra combo, and then you go for the ultra combo. And that's it. There's nothing else to it. You just set up for an ultra combo, and then you go for the ultra combo. And that's what you do. And honestly, that may sound okay, right, Del? That's not too bad, right? It is pretty bad if you consider that each and every single one of those ultra combos takes like 30 seconds. And there's no thing you do. Like, there's nothing you do. While you watch like an ultra combo, you just kind of sit there and you're like, oh, is this gonna be, is this, you done soon? Like you're done? You done? It's just like so silly. And those were the most effective way to play. So you just ran in there, like you punched them a little bit, and then you did an ultra combo. And then you waited half a minute to be able to do something again. Then you punched them a little bit again to set up an ultra combo, and you went for another ultra combo. And that's just the entire point of the game. It was really shit, actually. Like, just based on that, a terrible game. Don't play Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. Revengeance. The Reckoning. The Happening. Don't do that. It's awful. It's a shame though, because I played Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm. You always have to say the full name, by the way. But I played the previous, some of the previous versions, and they were actually really fun. They weren't bad games. This one is just much worse, which I think is a shame. Oh well, I guess that's okay, you know. Then there was the Hall of Evil, which had like EA, Activision, Ubisoft, and Microsoft in it. And I did nothing in there ever. I just didn't even want to enter it. It was just like, fuck it, you know? I don't care about any of these people. I don't care about any of their games. Fuck it. Only thing I would possibly care about was the Master Chief Collection, you know? But I still don't know if it's on PC. And if it's not on PC, I literally don't give a single shit about it. So, yeah. We played Sunset Overdrive though. So we didn't spend a lot of time in the Hall of Evil, but a little bit. And we played Sunset Overdrive, which was actually rather okay. It wasn't spectacular, you know. It had all of these interesting movement options and interesting ideas, and it just didn't make use of them, which I think is weird, you know. If you got all of that, just do something with it, you know. And they didn't. They just didn't. It was just another, you know, killing floor thingy. You just kind of beat hordes of enemies, and that's it. It was actually really shit. Might be partially because I am really bad at console shooters, like the worst, the absolute worst. And even though I'm terrible at playing those, you know, I still ended up being second place, because like all I did was abuse melee. Like, seriously, that's all I did. I just sat there and melee attacked everything, and that's it. And it's a stupid game. It's just not that great. At least from what I played, it's actually really terrible. Just like, I mean, come on, it's a console shooter. What did you expect? But honestly, it's just awful. Oh man. Next to the Hall of Evil was Nintendo. There was just one big hall, which was Nintendo, Bethesda, and then a little bit of an esports area. Which Nintendo, I played Smash U, or Smash for the 3DS and Wii U, whatever. Let's call it Smash U or Smash 4, whatever the hell you want to call it. And of course, that's the game I'm the most excited about, right? You all know that. That's the thing I care about. That's the one thing I really just like. Yes, let's do Smash. So I did some Smash. And, you know, it's actually really cool. It's a new Smash game. Honestly, that's all it needs. And it's a good new Smash game, you know? It's definitely faster paced than Brawl. And by the way, let me just preface this by saying that I played like 400 hours of Brawl. I'm not somebody that just hates on Brawl. I actually really enjoyed a lot of Brawl. I just think Melee and Project M are better the games. Which is not to say that Brawl is a bad one. It's really good. In fact, it's just not as good. And this right here, I think is better. It's definitely faster paced. It feels fantastic on any of the consoles, like a fighter should, honestly. And yeah, it was just a ton of fun to play, you know. I got to play like 20 minutes or so. I played it twice at the actual booth, and then if you won at the setups they had where you just kind of stood in line, then you got to play at the, like, on the big screen. They had a stage and you could play there. And I did. Now, I played Bowser because I'm a fucking tryhard and I wanted to win. No, seriously. That was why. I was there to fucking win. So I played Bowser. Because from what I've heard, Bowser is a very strong character. And I went in there with, well, okay, let's go fuck shit up. I'm Bowser. Let's do it. Oh, wow, that twisted bash. That was really, actually, wow. I was lucky as hell. Hello. Yeah, let's go to murder him. Nice. Nice. Let me actually go at him. I should probably get some dust. I've never bought a Whale of Discord. No, seriously, this is the very first time I have ever bought a Whale of Discord. I believe. So, I don't know what to do. Fuck it. I'm just gonna cast it on somebody. Oh, hello. Do we have to? Oh, nice. I've got dust in the courier. Oh well. But yeah, Smash was a ton of fun. So I was playing on the main stage, right, as I mentioned. And the thing with that is I was playing Bowser. So I got Giga Bowser, which is the final Smash of Bowser. I guess we all know that. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. Yo, if nobody wants the cheese, I'm totally gonna take it. Yes, cheese. I have to give you? You're disgusting, look at you. Well, have some cheese then. Get fat. Eat that and turn into like a disgusting pink ball of fluff. Please. Taking my cheese. How dare you. I was playing Bowser. I got the final smash. Turns you into Giga Bowser. I actually got it twice. First time, I just turned Giga Bowser, wrecked shit. Right? So at this point, I was up 2 stocks than everybody else. Get the second Giga Bowser. Activate it. Run into a bumper. Which meant I froze in place. I found a bug, a literally game-breaking bug on the main stage. I was playing Giga Bowser, ran against a bumper, and it just like froze in place, and I could do nothing. Nothing. There was nothing left. I just stood there. I was like, can I? Just no, nothing. I had to wait until my Giga Bowser ran out, and people could hit me. They just stood there and like racked up percentages on me. And I was just like, can we not? Can we please? It was such a load of bullshit, honestly. That was very upsetting. And at this point, well, okay, so I managed to die once more. But one stock, of course, was cheated out of me. So now I'm on the same level as everybody else. But they are at like 100%. I'm at 0. So I think, okay, I can win this. I'm gonna be fine. I can win this. It's okay. Turns out, no. Because Kirby was floating over me. He activates his stone. And my plan was, like, okay, fuck it, that's fine. I'm gonna do the same thing I've done in every single Smash game ever. I'm gonna activate my shield, block that stone, and then just grab him, smash him, do something. You know, I got a ton of options. I'm gonna be fine. That's all what happened. So, I activate my shield. Kirby stomps on me, breaks the fucking shield. Like, destroys it. One attack. It was a full shield, by the way. Full shield, and just destroys it right there. And now the thing is, in Smash, if your shield gets broken, you stumble up into the air, and you can't really do much anymore. You just kind of fly up, and then you're up in the air. And you just kind of sit there, and you're just kind of like really miserable about it. Now, you stumble up into the air, you fall down, and you're just like stunned on the ground. Problem was we're playing on Smashville. Smashville got a moving platform which moves from left to right, but also sometimes moves off the stage. What happened? I was on that platform. Kirby breaks my shield. I fly into the air, the platform moves away from me, and I fall to my death at 0%. That was the most miserable fucking... So much bullshit, you know? So much fucking bull... Oh, you're dead. Okay, let's do this. Heals. Okay, I got somebody. Am I dead? Not yet, no. Weaver. He's over there. Okay, we're not getting that. That's okay. I accidentally, like, clicked the wrong button for the dust. But hey, we still won that fight, so that's fine. I'm actually kind of useless this game, but hey, I'm trying. I'm also telling stories. So, yeah. That was my Smash 4 experience so far. It wasn't too great. Again, that's not... It's obviously an alpha game, right? I'm excited for it. Probably not gonna buy a Wii U. But I'm definitely gonna play it on my 3DS. Like, that's definitely gonna happen. So, yeah. Let's go and heal up. Also, played Smash 64. They had Smash 64 in the retro gaming area, which a buddy of mine, we used to play a lot of Smash 64 like when we were kids, and sometimes we even still play it today, you know. And a buddy of mine was like, "That's not retro." And I was like, "No, we are old." And he's like, "It's not retro." I refuse to accept that that's retro gaming. Nope, dude, we are old. We're not that old, but in terms of gaming, we kind of are, right? So, oh man. But we played Smash 64. I freaking love Smash 64. Fantastic game. Absolutely brilliant. A ton of fun. First time I ever played it, but holy shit, that game is great. Like, brilliant. Also, it kind of gave me an opportunity to see, like, how much more they innovated with Melee. And that's just mind-blowing, because, like, Sakurai, you're a freaking genius. Like, it's insane how much shit they came up with. It's just silly. Seriously. Fantastic, fantastic game. Smash 64, enjoyed it thoroughly. But at the Nintendo booth, there was also Captain Toad Treasure Tracker and Yoshi's Woolly World. I played a little bit with like Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. This was actually kind of fun, but it's like, I think it's meant for kids. I don't like saying that because I think, yeah, whatever, like games can be fun no matter which demographic they are targeted at. But that game, the puzzles were just so simple, there was not really a challenge there. And I think that's because it was aimed at kids. Like, if it's aimed at kids, it of course needs to be a little bit simpler. And it's just not complicated, you know. And if it's a puzzle game and it's not complicated, I'm probably not going to play it because it's just... Yeah, I need a bit of complexity there, you know. You can't give me the tasks you would give a 5-year-old and then expect me to have difficulties with it. It's just not going to happen. Oh, I'm coming. Probably not going to be in time, but hey. Oh, great. Hello there, Weaver. We've got a sheep stick. That's interesting. Okay, buddy. Well, that did nothing. I did not expect Weaver to come in from the back. Also, he's got a sheep stick. That's interesting. Sheep stick? That's fascinating. And desolated. Oh, well. Oh, poor TA. Probably dead. Definitely dead. Oh, nice! She got cheese. Might actually be fine. Nice. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, the bounty. These guys got a lot of weird SL items. Like support items on carry heroes. It's fascinating. I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's a very cool style. It's just not something I'm used to seeing. Oh. And that's unfortunate. Guess our barracks are probably dead right here. Diving in, a little bit silly. But shouldn't keep chasing like that. Okay. Well, at least the... Actually, no, they didn't survive. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Gonna get rid of that and maybe put this here. I don't know why I'm buying an Aghanims. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing with Jakiro. I'm just... whatever. Not paying that much attention anyways. But yeah, that's kind of what I felt about like Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. Like, it's definitely a fun game, but it's not for me. It's just not difficult enough. Funnily enough, the guy before me, like, it's definitely for him. Because he totally did not get what that game was all about. Like, he literally got stuck for 10 minutes on a level that I solved. Okay, every time there was a puzzle, he was just like thinking for hours. And I just sat there, dude, like, this is obvious if you just take one glance at it. You shouldn't even have to think about this at all. Oh well. So yeah, that was kind of funny like that. But hey, I think it's definitely not a bad game, but again, not for me. Then we also played Bayonetta 2. I felt that was amazing. I really actually enjoy spectacle fighters. I don't play too many of them, but I enjoy them whenever I do. And what I liked about Bayonetta is that it just kind of allowed you to stay in the air. You know, it just kind of allowed you to keep attacking. It never forced you to take a break from attacking. It was like, fuck it, if you want to keep going, right? It gave you that option. And so I just continuously attacked at all times. And my way of evading was to keep attacking into a different direction. And just the fact that the game allows you to do that, I think is amazing. I really, really enjoyed that. So yeah, that was a pretty cool game. Let's go ahead and buy ourselves an Aghanims. That was a pretty cool game. Don't really have that much to say about it. In the same hole as Nintendo was Bethesda with Battlecry. Now, Battlecry is a game that I actually have never heard about before this. I didn't know what to expect, so I just kind of played it on the basis that it was there. And I was actually having a ton of fun playing it. Now, this game, to me, however, seemed to have a similar problem as... Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't really help that much. Okay, so... I'm dead. Shit, that didn't take very long. I think I dealt a lot of damage, though. Oh no, are we gonna lose? Oh wow, that was terrible. That was an awful fight. Awful, awful fight. Oh well. They're probably gonna finish here, right? Holy hell. I don't mind. Seriously. Let's do something relaxed for today. I just kind of wanted to tell you some stories, and I'm just... Look, I'm almost done too. So, Battlecry. We played that. It's kind of like... I felt it was a bad version of Chivalry, Medieval Warfare. By the way, we lost right here. It's just game over. Kind of a bad version of Chivalry, Medieval Warfare, in case you haven't played that. It just didn't have many options, like in terms of combat. You just kind of ran in and you clicked on things. Like, your way of combat in a game was you had like 4 abilities and right click. And I guess that's kind of Dota-esque, but that's just not enough for a third-person action game. At least not in my mind. Ah, that's a shame. I think we were doing pretty well, but then one bad fight and it's all game over. Ah, whatever. I don't really mind. Let's do something a little bit more relaxed for today, right? Anyway. I also don't want to tell all of those stories again. That's really what this video was about for me. Like, I don't even care about the gameplay right now. But it's just like you right click on things and it's just is there not at least anything else I can do? You know, Chivalry, you can swing from the right, from the left, from the up, from down. You can there's all kinds of options there, you know. And this game just didn't have that. It's just like first person and you hit things. But the funny thing there was that we were actually playing so well, and it was the last game of the day. So it was the very last game they allowed anybody to play. So nobody at the booth had anything else to do. So they all just watched us play. And that game was so tense. It ended up being like, it went to 450 points. And we won with a difference of like 2. And usually the winner of the game gets a t-shirt, which I still got this t-shirt right here. But you got this t-shirt if you win the game. thing is, everybody got a t-shirt because like as we were done, we won by 2 points. They were just like, everybody was clapping. They were so happy and they were just like, this was amazing. And then everybody got a t-shirt because they were like, everybody won. So that was pretty cool. And well, the last thing I wanted to, look, I'm going through my list. I'm gonna finish this shit. Like this is all I'm here for. Last game I want to talk about, it was well, actually not last game, but last thing is the indie mega booth. So there was an indie mega booth where there were a lot of games you could play, and the thing that I personally liked the most was a game called Drive. Actually, there's a little code down below, but I already put this one into my Steam, so don't even try to steal it. Don't even waste your time. No, seriously, don't. I already did it. But Drive, this is like a side-scrolling action platformer thingy, but it had like you're playing a little robot and you're going through levels and you're shooting shit, you know. Nothing too interesting in that. But what made this game amazing? First of all, super tight controls, right? It felt amazing. It felt great. You just so clutch, so great. But also, you had these hacking thingies. You could hack things. You had a hacking beam and an attack beam, and with the hacking beam you could take over certain enemies, and those then kind of followed you around. And so as you played through the level, you created like an army of robots going up against another army of robots, and that was just like, oh my god, this is so amazing. Fantastic. It felt so good too while doing it. And it's one of those games where every time you die, you're just like, yep, that's my fault. And I like that. And it wasn't too easy either. It had a nice level of challenge. It was really fun, actually. Next game was Typo Man. Typo Man was a little puzzle game, you know. But what made this one interesting is that everything was written. So then we got to explain that. There was like a... Imagine there's just like a flat surface, right? And then there's pout. Right? Just pout written on the ground. And if you went too close, it would flip over. And then it stated trap. Do you get it? Trap. But you could get an S, right? So you couldn't get past this, but you could get an S, the letter S, from somewhere else. And if you then put the letter S right here, and this thing flipped over, it stated strap, which then strapped around and kept it bound, and then you could cross. Or at another point, there was a cloud and like a little hole in the ground, and it rained out of the cloud because the cloud stated rain. But you could get a D and like put it in front of the rain, and it stated rain, and then all of the water just vanished and you could pass. It was really interesting like that. I thought that was amazing. And it was Beat Buddy, which is this right here. I'm not going to show you the backside because there's like a little thingy on there and I want to use that. Anyways, but Beat Buddy. Really fun actually. This game is already out. I might actually buy that. It was cool. It was cool as hell. I enjoyed that. Like, it's a very musical game, but I like that, you know. I enjoy some good music. Alpha Muse, talking about music, that was like Flower except in space, and as you like went through the space and did flowery things, you created music, which was just like that game was also just like everybody was there. Like that was a booth at the indie mega booth that had a lot of people there at all times, which is great because it was a fantastic game, really fun. And the last one would be Back to Bed, which do you guys know those like pictures where there's like a melted clock, you know, and like mirrors, weird mirrors and weird plants, and it's just like a clock. Like the most relevant, no, well, most known aspect of it is like the clock that is melted. And that game actually like had that entire style like that. Like that's what it looked like. And it's basically about you're playing a dog, which is not really a dog. It's disturbing, by the way. The outside of the game is very disturbing. But you're playing a dog, and your owner is sleepwalking. But he's sleepwalking through his dreams. So it's just like all kinds of crazy worlds. And every time you put something in front of him, he turns clockwise. So the point is to get him to turn clockwise enough to get him back to bed. So that was really cool. Nice little puzzle game. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I guess that's all of the games. I just kind of wanted to cover that. And I know today's video was a little bit different, but that's okay. Deal with it. You know, fuck it. I'm okay with this. I liked today's video. If you enjoyed it too, leave a rating. We're gonna do the giveaway though. Don't worry, I did not forget about it. We're gonna do that. I know, I played like shit. Don't let me play Jakiro. Don't let me play Jakiro. Oh, man. So let's go ahead. Here we go. Kunka video. Random comment generator. And then we got random.org. And let's go ahead and generate this too. Everything is random around here. Everything is random around here. So I know you win an 11, but a belt and sword. You win. You win. You win an 11. But what do... Oh, shit, I totally forgot about my... my group. Oh, sorry, guys. Anyways, you win an 11. Yeah, I get low-key in here. 11. So, it would be this right here. It's here. If you want that here, send me a message. If you don't, then that's fine too. Anyways, the lighting got terrible. If you enjoyed the video, leave a rating. I know this was different, but fuck it. And I hope to see all of you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.